And they give this time to the tailback. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook.
The pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there.
The running back can get the ball.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook.
Complete.
His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll try and run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Dancing to his left, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Now this offense about ready to take over again. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together to watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Patriots take over. And out trots Jared Cook with the rest of his offensive mates. And this is how the game has trended for him numbers-wise. He's really picked it up. And I got to be honest, I don't know schematically. This is where I need you. What does the defense need to do to get back to that start that they had on him?
You've got to harass him early in his route. Right off the line of scrimmage, someone needs to be there. So it's not what we call a free release where he just gets into the route so easily. Because once he builds up momentum and speed, forget it, you're done. Knock him off of that, chip away at his timing, and then make sure you have a second person there in the vicinity as well. Too big and too strong, usually, for one person to handle.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Got his man. That's Harry.
The pass. Complete.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Myers. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Running back. Matt Judon there on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
He's across midfield.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And complete right side to Cook. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Jared Cook. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
The pass.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
15-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Back again, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. From the gun. Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Complete.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jacoby Myers with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Rohrwasser now for the point after. And the lead is up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass, and everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball, but for some reason we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass he says to himself, take that, evaluators, you guys really missed the boat on me.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. He'll drop this down to Williams, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson caught left side. Williams.
Jackson.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Intercepted by the Patriots.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Jones. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Wide open receiver complete.
Mark Andrews. That's good.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
It's now 2nd and 10.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Pats, they've indeed run the table here on the regular season. They finish a perfect 16-0, joining the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to ever do so. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, this loss will mean they finish the season right at 500 at 8-8. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round.